I was scrolling on my phone and I came across a video or an edit of Michael Jackson, the legend, performing Dirty Diana. And I immediately went to my phone and started playing Dirty Diana as I started doing, some cleaning and organizing because I love Dirty Diana. Dirty Diana is one of my favorite songs, probably my favorite song, definitely in the top 3. I love Dirty Diana. It's one of my favorite songs. I think it's such a powerful song. And when I was watching the video of Michael Jackson performing Dirty Diana, I was just in awe of how much of an amazing performer he is. But I wanted to dive deeper into the meaning of Dirty Diana and what truly made him put together a song like that. Apparently, or allegedly, the song Dirty Diana is actually about Diana Ross. And I guess they had some secret relationship, and Diana Ross was always telling him, I'm going to marry you. I'm going to let you marry me. I'm going to leave my situation. I'm going to be with you. And she would basically mess around, allegedly, with him in between husbands. But he wanted to marry her, and I guess she was playing a lot of games. And there was this video of her hugging this man on stage, and you could see Michael Jackson looked so uncomfortable in his chair. And then a couple weeks after that situation happened, the song Dirty Diana came out, which is one of the best songs he's ever made. And it dawned on me, Michael Jackson is really good at alchemizing. Many great performers, great creators, and successful people are very good at taking a negative situation and making it positive. And what blew me away is how someone can be so good at transmuting, can be so good at alchemizing, that they would take a heartbreak and turn it into a multi-million-dollar masterpiece, legendary tune. And then I look back and I think, oh my God, how many of us just have that heartbreak, that negative energy just sitting in our bodies, sitting in our spirits, and we're not doing anything with it. We're not transferring it. We're not using the pain to create a masterpiece. We're just letting it fester when we can use it to create something legendary. A lot of you ladies and gentlemen watching me, you could be painting, buying canvases, making music, putting beats together, making content together, drawing. Some people like to work with their hands, making candles, mixing different flavors in candles to represent something different. How are you alchemizing your pain to create a masterpiece out of your painful experiences? How are you doing that? And if you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend alchemizing your pain to create a masterpiece. If you guys have never seen the video Dirty Diana, I highly recommend you go on YouTube and watch Dirty Diana, the live show, and the passion in him as he's performing. It's like you would have no idea that what birthed that wonderful record was a heartbreak. It doesn't look like that was birthed by a heartbreak, because Michael was able to alchemize that pain and create a masterpiece with it. I also like to take Nicki Minaj as an example. I heard when she started music, that was kind of like therapy for her. It was like a way for her to escape her reality. And that is how she ended up becoming a mogul. Alchemizing your pain to create a masterpiece out of that is extremely important to adopt a mindset shift of success. Because spiritually, the way we feel is so powerful that we literally can create masterpieces out of that pain that we feel if we put it in the right direction. If we take the pain and put it towards the right direction, We literally can create a masterpiece from that. You understand what I'm throwing? You understand what I'm saying? Alchemizing your pain to create something legendary from it. You have to be in a certain state of mind to look at your life and say, I'm in the gutter, but I'm going to use what I'm feeling to create something else out of that. I'm going to birth something positive from this negative thing. And that is a mindset change that all people must adopt if you want to reach success, is putting in your mind that this is painful, this is hurtful, but I am going to transmute what I'm feeling to create a masterpiece from what I'm currently feeling. A lot of you guys, you're authors. Journal and write down your thoughts. You can make a book out of that and someone can learn from you. You could save someone's life. You can save someone's life. You literally can save someone's life when you take your pain and you turn it into a masterpiece. Most people take their pain and become evil. That's their form of transmuting. Taking their pain, becoming bitter, evil, and the negative Nancy in the room that is trying to tear apart other people that they encounter. That's negative transmuting. That's you're alchemizing down when you do that. But people who are truly the salt of the earth are going to take their pain and make something positive that can help the masses out of their pain. It's amazing to be able to alchemize what the painful things you are feeling and creating a masterpiece. I spoke about that in my other video. I don't know if any of you guys watched it. I spoke about that in my other video where I said that I didn't even know there was a point in my life where I was so in the gutter. I don't even know how I was still putting out content at that time. But now that I'm older, I realized that I was turning that pain, I was alchemizing that pain, and I was creating a masterpiece out of it. And I didn't think that my YouTube channel was going to move forward like in the way that it did. But the pain that I was feeling was so strong at that time. The fact that I used it to make something positive out of it, that energy caused everything to just accelerate. Of course, to God be the glory at the end of the day. 100% I give the growth to God. But I'm just saying, it's like God taught me like, hey, you can still be in a painful situation, but you can still use that to create something positive from it and help the masses and heal. The more people heal, the more you heal. And I feel like God wanted me to see that. And if you guys are listening to this video, it's because God wants you to know that you can transmute your pain and create a masterpiece out of it. Give it to God, allow him to heal you, but create a masterpiece from what you felt. It's all about taking something negative and making it positive. If someone gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Whatever is handed to you, you are the one that has to make the decision as to if you are going to transmute it negatively or positively. It's up to you. So I really want you guys to learn to alchemize that pain and create a masterpiece out of that painful, traumatic experience that you feel like you'll never heal from or that you're currently in right now. Find some type of creative outlet. Find some type of creative outlet, ladies and gentlemen. Painting, drawing, writing, singing, learning a new instrument, learning a new language. Where is your outlet? Some of you guys, maybe you want to be able to express how you feel in another language. That's very beautiful. Learn it. But whatever pain your experience is, it's important for us to not let pain just sit in our body and sit in our spirit and do something about it and not just let it sit there. It's very important for us, ladies and gentlemen, to not allow that pain to fester, because that's how you become like the bitter, nasty men and women that I speak about. When you let pain fester and you don't alchemize it and you don't use it to create a masterpiece, something beautiful, make something beautiful out of it, that's where it gets really bad. So find a creative outlet. And if you guys have creative outlets, you're currently watching this, comment below. Maybe somebody can go through the comments and find something creative that they can really do. Okay. And again, with spiritual warfare, it's so important to create a masterpiece when you're dealing with spiritual warfare, to create a masterpiece out of the pain that you're feeling, because the devil 9 times out of 10 wants you to take that pain and destroy yourself as a result.